Think Like a Millionaire. Wealth Secrets of the Everyday Rich. Introduction. Hello, friends. I'm thrilled you've picked up Think Like a Millionaire. You see, for years, I've been sharing the mindset and habits of successful people with audiences worldwide. But I've noticed something fascinating. The millionaires we see on TV with their yachts and mansions often aren't the real story. This book isn't about getting rich quick or inheriting a fortune. It's about the hardworking folks, the teachers, small business owners, skilled tradespeople who quietly and steadily build wealth, brick by financial brick. They are the everyday rich, and they hold the real secrets to long-term financial security. Forget the flashy Instagram lifestyle. We're diving deep into the practical, proven strategies that anyone can use to cultivate a millionaire mindset and build genuine wealth over time. This isn't a pipe dream. It's about understanding what really drives financial success. Inside, you'll discover how to shift your thinking. We'll dismantle common money myths that hold you back and replace them with empowering beliefs. The power of simple habits. Learn how small, daily actions can have a huge impact on your net worth. Budgeting without the pain. Discover painless ways to track your spending and identify opportunities to save. Smart investing for beginners. Demystify the world of investing and learn how to make your money work for you, even with small amounts. How to stay wealthy long-term. Learn how to protect your assets, avoid lifestyle inflation, and secure your financial future. This book isn't just about money. It's about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. It's about unlocking your potential and building a fulfilling life, financially and beyond. Get ready to think, act, and live like a millionaire, the everyday kind. Let's get started. Okay, here's chapter 1 of your book, designed to be motivating, engaging, and easily understood. Chapter 1, Beyond the Bling, What True Wealth Looks Like. We're bombarded with images of wealth every day. Fancy cars, designer clothes, huge houses. It's easy to think that wealth is these things, but that's often just bling. Real wealth is something completely different. Think of a seasoned oak tree compared to fireworks. Fireworks are flashy, exciting, and immediately grab your attention, but they quickly fade away. The oak tree? It stands tall, quiet, and strong, weathering every storm. That, my friends, is true wealth. True wealth isn't about having the latest gadget or impressing strangers. It's about financial freedom, the ability to live your life on your terms without constantly worrying about money. It's about having choices. Imagine two people. Mark drives a brand new, leased luxury car, wears expensive watches, and eats at fancy restaurants. He looks wealthy. Then there's Amy. Amy drives a reliable, older car. She doesn't wear flashy jewelry, and she often packs her lunch. Who is truly wealthy? Very likely it's Amy. Why? Because true wealth is built on the foundation of smart financial habits, saving diligently, spending wisely, and investing for the future. Mark's lifestyle might look good on Instagram, but he could be buried in debt, living paycheck to paycheck. Amy, on the other hand, is likely building a solid nest egg, enjoying the peace of mind that comes from knowing she's financially secure. She has options. Mark is trapped. The truly wealthy understand that true wealth is invisible. It's in their bank accounts, investment portfolios, and the absence of crippling debt. It's in their ability to retire comfortably, to support their loved ones, and to pursue their passions without financial constraints. Forget the fleeting status symbols. Focus on building a foundation of financial security. That's where true wealth lies. That's where your true power lies. Chapter 2, The Power of Delayed Gratification. Saying no to now. We all crave instant results. We want the newest phone, the fanciest car, the trendiest clothes, right now. But building wealth isn't about right now. It's about later. It's about the power of delayed gratification, choosing long-term financial security over short-term pleasure. Think of it like this. You're presented with two choices. Option A, eat a delicious cupcake immediately. Option B, don't eat the cupcake, and in a week, you get 10 cupcakes. Which would you choose? The immediate sugar rush or the future feast? Wealth creation often requires that same discipline. It means saying no to that impulse buy and instead investing that money. It means choosing a reliable, fuel-efficient car over a gas-guzzling sports car. It means brewing your own coffee instead of grabbing an expensive latte every morning. It's not about depriving yourself forever. It's about being smart about your spending. Imagine John wants a new video game console costing $500. He could buy it now, charging it to his credit card, or he could wait. He could save $50 each month for 10 months. By choosing to wait, John not only gets the console, but also learns valuable patience, appreciates the item much more, and avoids accumulating credit card debt. Delayed gratification is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Next time you're tempted to make a purchase, ask yourself, do I need this or do I just want it? If it's a want, consider delaying the purchase. Save the money, invest it, and watch it grow. The initial urge may be strong, but the long-term reward, financial freedom, is far sweeter. Chapter 3. Living Below Your Means. It's all about the gap. True wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. The secret ingredient to building wealth is remarkably simple. Spend less than you earn. It's all about the gap, the space between your income and your expenses. The wider the gap, the more money you have available to invest and grow your wealth. Don't get caught up in the trap of lifestyle inflation. As your income rises, so do your expenses. It feels good for a short period of time, but it prevents you from truly achieving financial freedom. The first step is facing the truth. Track your spending. For 1 month, write down every single penny you spend. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even a notepad. The point is awareness. You might be surprised where your money is actually going. Next, create a budget. A budget isn't a restriction. It's a roadmap. Prioritize needs over wants. A need is something essential like rent, food, or transportation. A want is something you desire, like expensive coffee or the latest gadget. Look for areas to cut back. Can you bring your lunch to work instead of eating out? Is there a cheaper internet plan you can switch to? Small changes can add up significantly over time. Consider Jane, a school teacher. She realized she was spending a lot on takeout coffee. By buying a coffee maker and making her own coffee at home for a mere $5 a day, turned out to save her over $1,500 a year. That money, invested wisely, can truly create a different future for her. Robert, a construction worker, started biking to work and utilizing public transport and cut gas expenses. It's not about deprivation, it's about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. Think of every dollar you save, not as a restriction, but as a future investment in yourself. The gap is your freedom. Embrace it and watch your wealth grow. All right, let's dive into Chapter 4, The Millionaire Mindset, Thoughts That Build Fortunes. We often think wealth is about having a lot of money, but real wealth starts in your head. It's about how you think about money and opportunity. There are two main mindsets, scarcity and abundance. A scarcity mindset believes there isn't enough to go around. People with this mindset often think, I can't afford that, or someone else will get it first. It's like living in a desert, always worried about running out of water. They might avoid risks, even when those risks could lead to bigger rewards, because they fear losing what little they have. Now, the abundance mindset is like living near a river. You know there's always enough water. People with this mindset often think, how can I make this happen? Or, there are opportunities everywhere. They see possibilities where others see problems. They're not reckless, but are willing to take calculated risks, understanding that setbacks are part of the journey. Example, imagine two people see a new business starting up. Person with scarcity mindset. It'll never work. There's too much competition. Person with abundance mindset. Interesting. How can I learn from them? Maybe there's a partnership opportunity. So how do you cultivate an abundance mindset? Challenge negative thoughts. When you think I can't, ask yourself, why not? And search for counterarguments to prove you don't believe it. Focus on opportunities. Rather than seeing obstacles, train yourself to look for chances. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already have. This shifts your focus from what you lack to what you possess. Believe in yourself. You are more capable than you think. Build confidence by celebrating small wins. Learn continuously. The more you know, the more opportunities you'll spot. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. By changing your mindset, you can unlock your potential and pave the way for financial success. Chapter 5, The Magic of Compounding. Let your money work for you. Let's talk about a secret weapon for building wealth, compounding. It sounds complicated, but it's really just money making more money. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, the seed grows into a plant, and that plant produces more seeds. Compounding is the financial equivalent of that incredibly fruitful plant. Imagine two friends, Liam and Noah. Liam starts saving $100 a month at age 25. Noah, thinking he has plenty of time, waits until age 35 to start saving the same $100 a month. Let's say both earn a steady 7% return on their investments, a reasonable average for long-term investing. Because Liam started earlier, that 7% return compounds on a larger base for a longer period. Remember, this means he earns interest not just on his initial $100, but on last month's interest too. Noah ends up with less money, even though he saved the same amount eventually. Liam's early start gave him a massive advantage due to the power of compounding. This proves that the earlier you start, the better. Even small amounts contribute to something significant over time. Think of it as a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but as it gathers more snow, money, it grows faster and faster. Don't underestimate the magic of compounding. It's not about striking it rich overnight, but building a solid financial future, one small, consistent investment at a time. Begin today. Chapter 6. Investing Wisely. Knowledge is your greatest asset. Friends, building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And in this race, knowledge is your running shoe, and understanding investments is your training plan. Many people shy away from investing because they find it complicated. But don't worry, it doesn't have to be. Think of investing as planting seeds. You need to understand the soil, the weather, and how to care for the plants to see them grow. Let's look at a few common types of seeds. Stocks. These are like owning a tiny piece of a company. If the company does well, your piece becomes more valuable. They can grow quickly, but they can also be unpredictable. Bonds. Imagine lending money to a company or the government. They agree to pay you back with interest. Bonds are generally safer than stocks, but they usually grow more slowly. Real estate. Buying property like a house or land. People will always need places to live and work, so real estate can be a solid investment. Mutual funds. Think of this as a basket of different investments. The fund manager picks the investments for you like stocks, bonds, and assets, diversifying your portfolio. The key is to understand your soil and weather, what you can afford to lose. Start small, maybe allocating 5% of your savings as a starter. Diversify and spread your investments out like mutual funds instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, one stock. Do your homework. Read books, articles, and learn the basics of each option. A little bit of research can go a very long way when it comes to investing smartly. Also, consider talking to a financial advisor. An experienced advisor can help you understand your risk tolerance and guide you towards suitable options. Don't be afraid to ask tons of questions. Remember, investing is a skill you learn over time. Just like learning to ride a bike, you may stumble at first, but keep practicing, keep learning, and you'll be speeding towards financial freedom. Okay, here's the content for Chapter 7, designed to be motivating, relatable, and easy to understand like a chapter from a book I might have written. Chapter 7, The Entrepreneurial Spirit, Creating Your Own Opportunities. Many believe that wealth is some kind of lottery, but true freedom often comes from creating your own game. That's the entrepreneurial spirit. Seeing opportunities where others see problems. Think of the person who always wanted better coffee but saw none available. Instead of grumbling, he opened a small coffee stand. This is the heart of entrepreneurship. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about solving problems and fulfilling needs. What traits do successful entrepreneurs share? Primarily 3: resilience, innovation, and problem solving. Resilience. They don't give up easily. They see setbacks as learning opportunities. If their coffee stand does not perform well in one location, they will try a different one. Innovation. They think outside the box. Instead of just selling regular coffee, they experiment with new flavors, blends, or ways of serving. Problem solving. They are good at fixing things. The stand's espresso machine breaks, they learn how to fix it, saving money and time. You don't need to quit your job to be an entrepreneur. Consider starting a side hustle. Do you have a skill you can teach online? Are you good at repairing things? Can you offer a specialized service to your neighbors? Turning these skills into income is pure entrepreneurship. It might only be $100 per month at first, but that's $100 you're earning on your own terms. Finding opportunity involved asking questions. What frustrates you? What do people complain about? What skills do you already have that could solve these problems? Remember, entrepreneurship isn't just about making money. It is about the freedom to control your own destiny and build something meaningful. It takes courage to start, but the reward of creating your own opportunities is immense. Chapter 8: Debt. Friend or foe? Mastering responsible bought word fear into the hearts of many. But is debt always a bad thing? Not necessarily. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to build or to destroy. Understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is crucial for building wealth. Think of good debt as debt that helps you increase your long-term wealth or earning potential. A mortgage, for example, allows you to own a home, an asset that usually appreciates over time. Student loans, if used wisely, can help you get an education, increasing your earning potential later in life. Bad debt, on the other hand, is debt that doesn't generate income or appreciate in value and often comes with high interest rates. Credit card debt used to buy non-essential items is a prime example. Let's say John bought an expensive TV on credit. The TV depreciates quickly, and he's paying hefty interest on the purchase. That's a double whammy financially. The key is responsible borrowing. Before taking on any debt, ask yourself, is this truly necessary? Can I afford the repayments? What are the long-term consequences? Prioritize paying off high-interest bad debt first. Even small extra payments can make a huge difference over time. Consider the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first for a psychological boost, or the avalanche method, where you tackle the highest interest rate debt first to save the most money. Controlling debt isn't just about avoiding it, it's about managing it intelligently to serve your long-term goals. Debt can be a stepping stone if you master it, or a stumbling block if you let it control you. Choose wisely. Chapter 9: Negotiating your worth, getting paid what you deserve. Many people are uncomfortable talking about money, especially when it comes to their own worth. They feel shy or afraid of seeming greedy. But negotiating is simply about knowing your value and communicating it effectively. It's about proving your true worth. Remember, you deserve to be paid what you're worth. First, know your worth. Research industry standards. What does someone with your skills and experience typically earn? Websites like Glassdoor and Salary.com can provide valuable insights. Also, consider the value you bring to the table. Think about your accomplishments, your skills, and the positive impact you have on your team or company. Keep a record of your achievements, quantifying them whenever possible. For example, increase sales by 15% or reduced customer support tickets by 10%. Timing is everything. Don't blindside your manager with a salary request. Choose a time when the company is doing well or when you've recently achieved a significant accomplishment. Schedule a meeting specifically to discuss your compensation. Practice makes perfect. Role play with a friend or family member. This will help you feel more confident and prepared during the actual negotiation. Practice answering common questions like, why do you deserve a raise? Or what are your salary expectations? Be confident, but respectful. Avoid being arrogant or demanding. Frame your request in a positive and collaborative manner. Explain why you believe you deserve a raise, citing your accomplishments and contributions. Don't be afraid to walk away. Know your minimum acceptable salary and be prepared to decline an offer that doesn't meet your needs. Sometimes, the best negotiation tactic is to be willing to walk away. Example: John felt frustrated because he never said no when tasks delegated to him. After having a lot of burden, he started performing badly and lost his deserving promotion. Chapter 10: The Power of Networking, Building Your Circle of Influence. Imagine your life as a single tree in a vast forest. Standing alone, you're susceptible to the elements. But connect your roots to those of other trees, and suddenly you're part of a resilient ecosystem. That's the power of networking. It's about building connections, fostering relationships, and creating a supportive community around you. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards at conferences. It's about genuine human connection. It's about finding people who inspire you, support you, and challenge you to grow. Think of it as building a robust support system for your professional and personal goals. How do you build this circle? Start by being genuinely interested in others. Ask questions, listen actively, and remember details about their lives and work. Don't just think about what they can do for you. Think about how you can help them. Going to industry events, workshops, or volunteer activities is a good start. Make sure you're prepared to have meaningful conversations. Have an elevator pitch, a concise and compelling summary of what you do and what you're passionate about. Follow up after meeting someone new. Send them a personalized email referencing a specific point from your conversation. Stay in touch regularly, even if it's just a quick email or a comment on their social media post. Remember, networking is a two-way street. Offer your expertise and support to others. Be generous with your knowledge and connections. Take, for instance, a young accountant named Mark. He started attending local business meetups. Instead of handing out cards and immediately pitching his services, he focused on listening to the challenges business owners faced. He offered helpful and free advice simply based on his knowledge. People appreciated his genuine helpfulness. Eventually, several of them became clients, not because he aggressively sold to them, but because they valued him as a trusted advisor. His network became a source of referrals and opportunities he couldn't have imagined. Networking isn't about immediate gains. It's about building long-term relationships that can benefit you throughout your life. It's about creating a circle of influence that supports your goals and helps you reach your full potential. Nurture your connections, and they will become your greatest asset. Chapter 11, Financial Planning for the Future, Securing Your Tomorrow Life, has incredible chapters ahead, but you need to plan for them. Financial planning for your future isn't about being rich today. It's about being secure tomorrow. It's about making sure you can enjoy all those future chapters, like a peaceful retirement without financial stress. Think of retirement as a long vacation. To enjoy it, you need enough spending money. First, define your dream vacation, retirement. Do you imagine traveling the world, volunteering, or simply spending quiet time with loved ones? What does that look like for you? Write it down. Next, estimate how much that lifestyle will cost. This is crucial. Consider basic expenses, housing, food, healthcare, and the extras that make life enjoyable, hobbies, travel. Online calculators can help you estimate. It might seem daunting, but it's better to face the numbers now than be surprised later. Now, let's talk savings options. Think of them as different travel routes, each with unique benefits. Company retirement plans, 401ks. If your employer offers this, jump on it. Many companies match a portion of your contributions, free money. Individual retirement accounts, IRAs. These offer tax advantages to help your savings grow. Savings accounts, a safe place for short-term savings, but returns are typically low. Investments, stocks, bonds, real estate. These offer the potential for higher returns but also carry more risk. Consult with a financial advisor to learn more. The key, start early and be consistent. Even small, regular contributions add up over time thanks to the power of compounding. We talked about that in Chapter 5. It's about the journey, not a sprint. Delaying gratification, Chapter 2, is also very useful here. Imagine a young man, John, who starts saving $100 each month at age 25. Compare him to Mark, who waits until he's 40 to start saving $300 each month. John, despite saving less monthly, will likely end up with more money at retirement due to the longer time his money has to grow. Don't be intimidated. Financial planning isn't just for experts. There are many resources to help you. Even if you're starting later in life, it's never too late to take control of your financial future. Your future financial security is a garden you plant today. Start planting those seeds. Okay, here's the content for Chapter 12, written in a simple, engaging style, as if I were a motivational author. Chapter 12, Teaching Your Children About Money, Passing on the Legacy. Imagine leaving your children a treasure map, not just a pile of gold. That map is financial literacy. It's the knowledge that empowers them to navigate the world of money with confidence and responsibility. We build houses, but leaving how to build one is far more valuable. Teach children about money. Start early and start simple. Firstly, the allowance principle. It doesn't need to be massive, it's about the lesson. Give a child a fixed amount weekly or monthly. Then, let them make spending decisions. If they blow it all on candy and then lament they can't afford the toy they wanted, that's a powerful lesson in budgeting. Remember the piggy bank? Use a transparent jar. Kids see their savings grow. Next, discuss the difference between needs and wants. A simple example. Food is a need. That extra large chocolate is a want. Explain to your child, with the example, we have to buy bread or rice. It's a need. Introduce the concept of saving. Encourage setting goals. Let's save for that baseball glove so you can play with your friends. Match their savings. Suggest that if they save a certain amount, you'll add to it. Remember that compounding is important. Talk about where money comes from. Explain that you work for it and it's the reward for hard work. It doesn't magically appear. Engage your child in simple work and rewards them. Help in the garden, earn extra money. Finally, be a role model. Children learn by watching. If they regularly witness you making sound financial decisions and discussing money responsibly, they're far more likely to develop the same habits. Chapter 13, Protecting Your Assets, Guarding Your Wealth. You've worked hard to build your financial foundation. Now it's crucial to protect it. Imagine building a beautiful house only to leave the doors unlocked. Protecting your assets is about locking those doors. It's about preparing for the what-ifs of life. Insurance is your first line of defense. Think of health insurance as a shield against unexpected medical bills. A trip to the emergency room without insurance can wipe out years of savings. Home insurance protects your biggest investment from fires, storms, and theft. What about life insurance? It provides a safety net for your loved ones if something happens to you, ensuring their financial security. Don't view insurance as an expense. View it as an investment in peace of mind. Legal protection is equally vital. Wills tell the world where your assets go after you're gone. Without one, the law decides, and that might not be what you want. Trusts can manage your assets for your children, especially if they're young, or protect them from creditors. Talking about these things isn't always easy, but it shows love and responsibility. Finally, be vigilant against fraud. Scammers are everywhere, constantly trying to find ways to steal your money. Never give your personal information, bank details, social security number, to anyone you don't fully trust. Be suspicious of unsolicited emails or phone calls. A little caution can save you a lot of grief. Remember, protecting your assets isn't about living in fear. It's about being prepared and responsible. It's about ensuring that the wealth you build today will be secure tomorrow. Chapter 14, Philanthropy and Giving Back. The joy of sharing wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about using your resources to make a positive impact. Philanthropy, or giving back, isn't just for the super rich. It's for anyone who desires to make a difference. The incredible thing is, giving often benefits the giver even more than the receiver. Studies show acts of kindness boost happiness, reduce stress, and even improve physical health. When you contribute to a cause you believe in, you're not just offering financial support. You're investing in a better world and, surprisingly, a better you. Giving doesn't always mean writing a huge check. It can be volunteering your time at a local shelter, donating clothes you no longer wear, or even simply helping a neighbor with their groceries. It's about aligning your actions with your values. What truly matters to you? Education? Animal welfare? Environmental protection? Find an organization or cause that resonates with you and contribute however you can. Consider John, a retired teacher who didn't have millions but volunteered at a local library, helping children learn to read. His impact was immeasurable, and he felt a profound sense of purpose. His contribution was the best way to make impact to his community, as he has great knowledge and skill to share with others. Remember, philanthropy isn't a burden. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to connect with something larger than yourself and experience the profound joy that comes from making a positive difference in the lives of others. Cultivate a spirit of giving, regardless of your financial situation. It might just be the most rewarding investment you ever make. Chapter 15, Think Like a Millionaire, Your Journey to Financial Freedom. Congratulations, you've reached the final chapter, but it's truly just the beginning of your journey. We've explored how millionaires aren't always who we expect. Often they're simply ordinary people making smart choices. The flash and the bling are distractions. True wealth is about freedom and security. Remember the core principles? They're not complex. Delayed gratification, living below your means, understanding the gap between income and spending, that's crucial. Compound interest is your secret weapon. Start early and watch your money grow even when you're resting. Investing wisely is non-negotiable. Equip yourself with knowledge. Explore entrepreneurship, be able to create opportunity. Use debt carefully and get good at negotiating your worth. Build your network, plan for the future, teach your kids, and protect what you've built. And don't forget the joy of giving back. The real key boils down to mindset. Millionaires aren't just lucky, they think differently. They believe in the power of persistence, hard work, and continuous learning. They're not afraid to take calculated risks. They see setbacks as learning opportunities, not failures. Your background doesn't define your potential. The journey starts with a single decision, a decision to take control of your finances, to prioritize your future, and to adopt a millionaire mindset. It is a mindset of savings, not showing. It is a mindset of building the wealth, not showing the wealth. So take that first step. Create a budget, start saving, learn about investing. The journey may not always be easy, but with discipline and the knowledge you've gained, financial freedom is within your reach. Believe in yourself. You have the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. Go out there and make it happen. Your journey to financial freedom begins now.